Recently, I posted a question on Facebook asking you what the top issues are that the City of Kinston and Lenoir County are facing. No personalities, no names, just the issues. And you responded. In fact, over 400 of you responded. So I'm going to do my best to break down some of the top issues you brought to light and see if we can understand them better, and like before, just the issues. Let's start with the one that came up the most, property taxes. Both the City of Kinston and Lenoir County cut the tax rate this year. But here's the deal. Even with a lower rate, both governments are collecting more in property taxes than they did last year. Why? Well, one reason is because property values went up. And they didn't just creep up. They went up 73% over 8 years. And why does 8 years matter? Well, because the state of North Carolina requires county governments to revalue properties every 8 years at a minimum. We'll get back to this one. For families on a fixed income or already stretched thin, that wasn't just a budget squeeze. It was hundreds, sometimes over $1,000 more, with little to show for it. People feel like they're paying more and getting less. The city and the county had a choice though. They could have set the tax rate low enough to only bring in the same amount of money as last year. Instead, both the city and the county chose to keep more. The city kept a higher percentage, the county kept less, but they are both still collecting more overall. The county vote was 4-3, and the City of Kinston was unanimous, 5-0. The appeals window for this reappraisal is closed, so there is no way to change this year's tax bill. So what can be done moving forward? Well, there are a few things the city and the county should consider. One would be to choose the next revaluation to happen in the next 4 to 6 years. It is a costly process, but it would bring values more in line faster. The second is for citizens like you to require more proactive communication about how their tax dollars are being spent. Transparency and accountability are at the core of our founding principles. If taxpayers are paying more, they deserve to see where every dollar is spent. Tell me what you think. Should we consider more frequent revaluations? How could elected officials better communicate with the public? Let me know.